Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot it out.
2 weeks of competition officially begins today. Welcome to the Derby Car Nationals here at Mankato Speedway for the first of 2 nights of competition, where tonight we'll see the top 3 qualify for the championship, as well as see a fun race for the drivers below the top 3. Then next week, the top 3 that qualifies tonight will square off for the Season 5 championship. It's going to be very interesting tonight, as coming up very shortly will be our qualifying sessions for the top 3, as we're about to take a look at the season as it happened for 12 locations, 12 events, 12 different cities. It was just an incredible season. The whole thing had action-packed moments, starting from the 500 and ending at Gateway in St. Louis. Many things have occurred, including Coupe de Boss, and on his first attempt gets the last thing that he has not done in the series, and that is win the 500. And on race 3, Bowman Gray began the new rule package involving the delayed collisions to finally be removed. This allowed neck-and-neck racing and more green flag laps, leading to one of the most craziest races of the whole season. Keegan getting his first career victory the following event at RaceMax. And how about this close finish with Foxy Content, former driver, at Seacock Speedway with CRD, where CRD just got him by a nose. All these events had incredible moments, and many of the drivers were putting on some fantastic shows each and every week. Greg Prower last week, he had a really, really good showing. He finally got the issues resolved, and he got his strongest finish of the season, and now he's looking for his first and only win of the season. He wants to make it a 4th. We'll see if he's able to do it tonight during the fun race. So pulling up first for qualifying is going to be the driver who is on a hot streak. 9 wins this season, 8 wins in a row. That being CRD in the Kyle Busch number 8. We haven't seen dominance like this before in Derby Car, and now we're about to see if he can do this and get a pole tonight, and possibly get his 10th win of the season, being the championship itself next week. So here he comes to the white line. Now the green line is the starting zone for when we're racing. That's when we go green, but then once we get to the white line, that is the finish line for where the drivers reach. Alright, his first lap about to conclude. Here comes his second lap. CRD in the 8. The driver who's been the most dominating driver of the season, looking to try to get win number 10 of the season. 16.674 is going to be the time for CRD in the 8. Really good run, and already we're seeing new track records, as this is going to be the first of many, as CRD pulls in a 16.674, the official new fastest time in the entirety of our Mankato Speedway races. And there he is on the track right now, about to go for his warm-up lap. Coupe de Boss, the most winningest driver. He's got a brand new looking car tonight, which he will be using for next week. New sponsor, Pepsi. And this cool looking paint, kind of similar to one of the old Jeff Gordon paints that he drove when he used to drive the 24. And now joining me in the booth is CRD, who was just out there before, and Warthog here. So you guys are right now in the booth. You're seeing some qualifying passes, but coming up is the fun race, and I'll be on the track later. So how do you think the track surface is from this point of view?
In my opinion, after I just ran on qualifying, uh, I think it's going to be a little bit tricky in the corners. Is it's really uh yeah, tricky. So it's all about patience and all about the line you take, in my opinion.
Alright, so his passes that he got, his first lap was 18.036. His second lap was 17.855. He still has, oh my goodness. And he just wants to stuff it there just for fun. But yeah, so his second lap was his fastest, but he'll be in second. He has 17.855, as looks like he's going to need some practice for next week. But now Keegan is unable to make it, as we just got confirmation from him and the team of RCR, which Seardy, you're the owner of. So he's unable to make it, so that means he's going to be in the back of the field for that race. So here's the official starting order that you're seeing right here on the screen. Seardy, you're going to be on the pole. Who the Boss is going to be in second next to you. And Keegan will be in the back. And that is how the championship race is going to come next week. It's going to be a good one coming up, but coming up next, I gotta go. I'm going to be on the track later. You guys are going to be alone. It's going to be a really big night. Fun race. 30 laps for below the top 3 coming up next.
I think how lucky I am to be a NASCAR Winston Cup driver, and how fortunate I am to have a great sponsor like Napa Auto Parts, because Napa understands quality and value, and the importance of having a friendly, knowledgeable staff. And it's at times like this, looking around at the empty grandstands and listening to the silence of pit road, that I realize I'm at the wrong track.
Hello, Derby Car National fans, and welcome to another Friday night race here at Mankato Speedway for the annual fun race. I am Warthog, the pace car driver, and I'm alongside with my co-commentator Connor, and we are about to get down with some awesome racing. And in the field, it's none other than Thomas Rasco in the 11T car. He's up tonight. What do you think was going to happen?
Manuel, it's first off, it's thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me be here. Thomas is this is his only first race for season 5, so we'll have to keep an eye out on him on how he's gonna do. Grave, I think he's been growing from the bottom every race up, especially last week. He placed second, and I think this might be the day he might get it.
All right, and we are about to take a quick browse of the field before we begin the national anthem. So up in row 1, we have the number 8 of Dale Jr. I'm not sure who that's
Horizon.
driving. All right, so High Rising is in the Dale Earnhardt Jr. 8 car, and right beside him, it is none other than Grave Prower in the 92 Sonic Heroes machine. And in row 2, we have Thomas Rasco in the 11T with a fascinating paint scheme, and then beside him is the 83 car of Mr. Freeze.
Yeah,
All right.
What is your pick for today?
All right, so far my picks are going to be, I think Thomas may get this one because so far Coop isn't in the fun race tonight. I believe he's in the championship. So Thomas is definitely my pick since he's starting in the back.
That is true. And I'm going to have to go with Grave because like I said, he's been consistent all day with practice. And so yeah, I think what all we have to do now is listen to the national anthem.
All right, and yep, we are about to start to the national anthem. So that means all drivers, please turn off your engines, and everyone, including everyone else in the stadium, please rise for the national anthem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could play it right now if you want me to.
Oh
yeah,
no!
go
Oh
ahead.
no! Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I could do it.
Woo!
Fans, let's hear it for your heroes and everything that they do to keep us safe. And I think it's time to say the famous words in all motorsports. Drivers,
All right.
start your engines!
All right, and the pacing session has begun. We are now underway with pacing at Mankato. My bad. All right, so all the drivers are getting ready for tonight's great fun race here at this Crazy 8 racetrack. Lots of action, even though we have a small lineup of drivers, but we're still going to have some fun. Maybe we may see someone who may get their first win here. Who will be? I don't know.
So definitely like I said, we both got different picks. As starting on, let's go over the starting lineup. So starting on pole is High Ryzen, and the 8 car, and Grave is on the outside. It seems like we're about to go green.
Yep, as they are approaching the start line, green flag is out. We're racing at Mankato. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, so far looks like Grave and Mr. Freeze are taking the lead. Mr. Freeze and Grave are battling for that first place position. Oh, little wide for Mr. Freeze there as he went into the grass. That's going to mess him up. So looking at these two, Grave has the consistency and the sharp turns. Mr. Freeze has the speed, so this could be interesting for the rest of the race so far. As Thomas passes the number 8 for third place. And the number 8 messes up.
As seems
Still
like he's
green.
he seems like he's staying green. As we got a battle for first place, Grave coming up on Mr. Freeze. Look at that.
A huge battle for first place between Grave and Mr. Freeze. I've never seen Grave Prowler win in the Derby Car Nationals before. Maybe tonight's fun race could be the opening to where Grave could actually win, because last week we were at another dirt track. I forgot what the name was, but Grave did an amazing job at it. So maybe tonight we may see some change. As we are now on lap 5, I believe. Yep, this is lap 5. And it looks like we have another battle going on. Thomas and High Ryzen both battling for third and fourth.
As it looks like
they
they're
are now
coming on lap traffic. Mr. Freeze coming
Yup.
up to lap Thomas and High
Oh.
Ryzen. But Thomas goes to the
Grave in
inside.
grass.
And Thomas is going to pass High Ryzen, but not quite get there.
Now moving on to lap 7. Mr. Freeze with the lead. So far, we have gone 7 laps without cautions. This is actually going to be a good one.
And it's, oh no! And caution's going to wave.
Oh.
Thomas Frasco hits the wall very, very hard. That's not what he wants to do.
All right, so the caution is out for the 11T car of Thomas Frasco. I believe Mr. Freeze has taken the lead during the moment of caution, so he will be up front with the pace car. And the pace car is in turn 1, by the way.
As yep, you saw that damage there from Thomas Frasco. As we will be right back.
There's a new product at That's a New Low. Introducing the bread tires. These tires are insane. There's 2 things that are really good about these tires. One, that they're flexible.
And it's spherical. Spherical.
The price is only $69.99. Go buy yourself some bread tires. You're probably thinking, it's supposed to be eaten. Well, yeah, it is. And that's why that's a new low.
Okie dokie. Coming down.
Need a new computer? Go ahead and get a new computer at your mom's house. A beautiful looking computer ready for your service. Get it for just $12. I just want to give it away. Buy it, please. And you can get quality content like this. Get it, please, or I'll break your windows.
As ladies and gentlemen, we're back for Derby Car Nationals. As after that horrendous crash and hard hit from Thomas Prasco, but he's got his backup car and he's ready to go.
All right, and so far this not much has changed within the field. So pretty much we're seeing the same thing, except for the number 8 and the number 53 switching spots. So we are coming on lap 8 out of 30.
Pace car is in. They're heading to that green line. And they're off.
The green flag is on.
Grave.
Second restart of the day.
Grave has a good start there. And Grave is going to take the lead from Mr. Freeze. Wow, look at that.
So far, so good. Oh, the 8 getting out of shape, giving Thomas the advantage to go in 3rd place.
Just almost messes up. But they will stay
Now we're
green.
on to lap 10. Lap 10 out of 30.
Just letting you know, you could see the damage that they fixed on Thomas Prasco. As we're gonna go on under caution real quick, just because a car stopped. Looks like we had some problems with it, and we'll have to go.
It's the number 53. Number 53 has stopped on the track. They will bring out the yellow flag. Grave did cross a line during the moment the yellow flag was brought out, so he is up front.
Some technical difficulties with the Mr. Freeze. Now he's in the back with Thomas Frasco, as that gives High Rising all the way up to 2nd, and Grave staying in 1st. As like I said, Thomas Frasco, he you could see the repairs on that car, and the pace car's in, and it seems like we're about to go green.
And the 3rd restart is out. Green flag.
Battle for 2nd.
So far, we're on lap 13 out of 30. Once they come to the line, it'll be 14 out of 30 laps. Great Prowler with the lead still.
It seems like everybody's starting to spread out just a little bit. As here comes Mr. Freeze. Oh, when he overshoots it.
Nice turn by the 8 of High Rising, as Thomas is in 4th place from that hard crash he just suffered through.
Yeah, there might be some damage on that or something. Oh, here comes Mr. Freeze.
Oh, the 92 swerving all over the place as they're coming on to lap 15.
We now have a new leader. Lead change. Mr. Freeze back on the lead.
Halfway through the race with only 15 laps left to go in this fun race. Oh, Grave making a huge mistake. He just went right through the grass. That's going to cost him.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze. Now
lap 16.
Mr. Freeze is now almost, I think, another minute, and then I'll be back up to lap traffic, which is High Rising and Thomas Frasco.
Lap 17.
Going on to 17. As we are now we're over halfway as we hit over halfway on laps 15. But yeah, this is a really good race in my opinion.
Yep, so far so good. We had only 2 cautions in over, I'd say, the past 14 laps, which is so far. I don't think we usually go through this. Caution!
Oh, caution!
The number 8. The number 8 of High Rising hits the wall and spins out. That's going to bring out the 4th caution of the day.
Wow.
And they were on lap 21, I believe. Either lap 20 or 21.
Yep.
So they're racing back to the line.
Oh, they're racing
I
back
believe.
Actually, no, they didn't. They didn't race back. Because they raced back when the caution came out before they hit the line when they were passing High Horizon. So it'll be Mr. Freeze, Grave, Thomas, then High Horizon.
As we have about 10 laps left to go in this fun race.
Yep. As thank you, Warp, for that update. As the pace car is now in, as they are waiting for the green.
All right, as they are coming over to the restart zone, green flag is out. They are now on lap 21.
Yeah, the green flag's out as High Horizon had a chance there for a second. Good battle there. As Grave is going to it seems like Grave has the better starts, but Mr. Freeze has those better lines. So it's very very interesting on how this is gonna end up. As Grave is just slightly gonna take over Mr. Freeze, but here comes Mr. Freeze on the inside, messed up just a little bit.
Whoa, really nice. Nice turn by both.
Wow.
As number 8 of High Horizon bumps the wall, but he's trying to keep on going and spins out in the grass. I believe they're gonna have to bring out a caution again.
Yeah, the caution's gonna come out.
Yup. And racing back to the line. Ooh, I could not tell who crossed the line first. He's going to take the lead with only, I believe, we're on lap 23, so 7 laps left to go. They'll be starting on lap 24.
Yes, as you know, that was a incredible photo finish. They had to take a few minutes just to see who got that, and it ended up being Mr. Freeze as the pace car is coming in. As we're coming down to the wire to 5 laps to go, and the green flag's out.
Green flag. Green, green, green. Get ready for a green-white checkers finish here.
Wart.
Sorry, I actually wanted to try that, but anyways, Grave Prowler so far with the lead as they're coming to lap 25.
As Mr. Freeze slightly just misses the lead to
Excuse
Grave.
me, lap 26, I believe. What lap 26? My bad.
Oh, okay. As now we're over 5 laps to go, as Graves is going to continue to lead. As in the back, we have High Horizon in 3rd, and Thomas 4th. Oh my goodness, side by side. And on the inside, as it's going to be Grave just leading the lap, but Mr. Freeze is closing in.
I think we have an issue with the 8 of High Horizon. He's coming to a stop at turn 3. We're on lap 27 at this point.
Oh yeah.
As we have about 3 laps left to go.
The 8 car is stopped.
And it looks like he has problems with the transmission. Lap 28, Grave Prowler too deep in the grass. So it's confirmed the 8 car won't be able to. And yes, we're gonna have to throw out the caution because he is still on the track.
Slow car on the track. Caution will wave. That's very lucky for a couple competitors. Thomas Frasco not getting a lap down, and Grave, that will give him another shot for getting the win. Because if you think about it, these past few starts, Grave has been on top on these starts, and that's why I think it's been giving him the lead.
Yes, sir. So we have a total of 3 cars remaining in the field. So at this point, it can be anybody's race between these 3 because these guys are very competitive. And we stopped on lap 27. So that means we're going to go for a green, white, checkered, hopefully. So we're going to start on lap 28 real soon. Well, excuse me, lap 27.
All right. So, oh, okay.
All right. And here they come.
As green flag is out.
28 out of 30. So right now,
just a few laps to go. Grave, just like I said, on top with these starts. But here comes
green,
Mr.
white,
Freeze
checkered.
on the bottom.
All right, as they will be taking the white flag, it's going to be Mr. Freeze. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go.
Oh boy, this is anybody's game. As Grave falls down, there's nothing he can do this time. Mr. Freeze is gonna win from Mankato Speedway. What a run. Very unfortunate for Grave Prowler, but he should be proud of himself because he did a very good job.
Indeed, that was a great race. Really big battle between those two, and honestly, Mr. Freeze got the win after such a great battle. And I don't think Grave is too happy about it.
Yeah, but in the end, racing is racing. But he should be proud of himself. Fans, he's out of the car. Let's hear it. He can hear you. Let's hear for Mr. Freeze and in the 83 car. Fans, I am down on the track with your third place winner, Thomas Frasco. Now, Thomas, this is your first and only race for season 5, and I think it went pretty well. Even if you didn't place that high, how does it still feel to come out here and enjoy a nice race for the fans?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I'm a little rusty. I haven't driven this thing in a very long time in competition. Last time was Muttley Oval for the playoffs for below the top 4 from last season. So that was pretty much almost a year ago. So, but yeah, I got a brand new paint just for this race alone. Brought out Dodge. Car went pretty well. It's just I don't think I practiced enough on this track. Had me and my crew get a lot of repairs done to the car, but held up pretty well. But yeah, just everybody put up a really sick show. Congratulations to Mr. Freeze on getting it for his team and the Hoosier team. And congratulations to Grave. Again, he put up a sick show, and I got a good feeling that next season he's going to put up a win. But yeah, next season I'm going to go back to racing more than what I did last season. I'm hoping that I can try to get more practice in and get a win, but pretty good showing, but hopefully Lady Luck will be on our side next time.
Yep, one more question for you, as now that you say that, coming to season 6, making a return for more races, now from having this experience with the new car, how does it feel compared to the old car?
It feels drastically different, especially with the 4-wheel drive, 30 miles an hour faster. It's a lot harder to handle. With the other car, I was kind of able to really drive it in, but now with this car, I'm starting to struggle a little bit because it does take off pretty quickly. I just got to find my footing. I got to try to find the correct turns to take, and hopefully by next season when I come back in a different numbered car, different feel, I'm hoping I can try to pull up a win. And I might have to, I might not just drive in Cup, I might also try to drive in a different piece of the league, which is coming up later. But yeah, fingers crossed for a good season coming up.
Hearing a little bit of teaser for next season, I see. But yeah, congratulations, Thomas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed tonight's race, and that concludes the fun race at Mankato Motor Speedway. So far, we saw a lot of action, a lot of great battles. Honestly, it's a 10 out of 10 of my book. Connor, what do you think?
In my opinion, for a first race I commentating, and for a first race of me just watching, that was an incredible race. And so this is gonna be, if this is how it's gonna be for season 6, man, we got a big thing coming. So this is really incredible. And next week we have me, Keegan, and Coop the Boss battling it out for the championship race. That is gonna be something you guys won't want to miss. As Wart, this is it. This is for all the marbles. This is what season builds up to. This is once it's done, it's done. This is gonna be it.
Yep, you do have a point there. The season is coming to an end as we are now on our way to the championship race that deals with you, Coop the Boss, and your teammate Keegan. Good luck with that also, by the way.
Yep, thank you.
All right, and that concludes the today's fun race of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me alongside with Connor and also Thomas Rasco with the interview. Fans, we will see you all next week. Hopefully, I believe for the championship race, as on Sunday at 8 p.m. will be the NASCAR All-Star race at Wilkesboro Speedway. We will see you all next week for some more Derby Car National experience.
If you want to see it live, check out the Derby Car Nationals Championship race at the Derby Car Nationals official Discord server and the official TF Motorsports official multiplayer server on Rigs of Rods. If you want to watch it afterwards, take a look right here on TF Motorsports, Memorial Day, May 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.